Good morning, good evening, afternoon, whatever side of the diaspora that you are on. Hi, family. I just have to make this video before I get out. Um, do my running. Well, actually, not my running. My bicycle riding with Zuri this morning, who is my 16-month-old pup. And actually, I put him on the side of my bicycle and it's giving him exercise and burning out some of that energy that he has, and also getting me in shape. Because listen, I'm in line to lose 50 pounds. Hopefully, I can transform right before your eyes, and with your encouragement, and hope somebody else is out there want to do it with me. It's a challenge. Please feel free, and then leave your comments below. But hopefully, I'll transform right before your eyes. So Zuri and I are about to go on our bicycle ride. However, I just said I had to make this video before I did that because I dreamed about Bill Cosby last night. Um, and the strange part about that dream was the person that allowed me to speak with him in the corner. It was really a weird dream. Was Stephen Collins, and for those of you who don't know him, he's the Caucasian man that his wife said that he likes to have sex with children, and he's a pedophile. Now, everybody wants to jump on Bill Cosby's bandwagon, dumping him, and this man is um, about on his way out, and they want to destroy his legacy. I'm not buying it, and nor am I participating in it. Um, I know I'm gonna take a lot of flack for this, and I really don't give a damn. Just like the community, the main community at large don't really give a damn about us. So I want you to start looking at these double standards and just stop not accepting them anymore. In fact, it's not even a matter of uh, two wrongs don't make a right. It's a matter of we are being targeted for shit that doesn't make any sense. I mean, in other words, 30 years ago, when I know people were taking Quaaludes and all different type of Percocets and every damn drug you can possibly name. As a matter of fact, I think Freddie Prinze Sr. killed himself on Quaaludes. You want to tell me that you are trying to open up some cases and making him give a deposition about some shit that happened 30 years ago because a person was 15? Well, what about freaking Hugh Hefner, who's the legal pimp that the white people accept in his Playboy mansion? If Bill Cosby has to give a deposition, why does not the old freak Hefner have to give one? So I think that's totally, see what I mean? That's why I had to make this video. I find it appalling that they want to destroy Bill Cosby's legend and his legacy this way. And I want to speak to black people right now, specifically. Don't y'all sleep on Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby has done more for education of black people than anybody that I can think of. And it's not that he is unaware that every black person is not going to attend college. Look at some of Bill Cosby's early work, and I'm not talking about Uptown Saturday Night and some of those funny movies. Look at his education work. Bill Cosby is one of the first people that I know that did a documentary series that told of our Holocaust from the times we were ancient kings and queens to our enslavement here in the Americas. As an educator, he illustrated it, did it in the classroom. How many of y'all saw that? Or why are y'all sleeping on that? And why are you letting these devils define Bill Cosby when you already know how they operate? Something Brother Bill did. Not besides try to get NBC. That's probably one of them. But when they killed his son. This stuff ain't no joke. Okay? I got a problem with this attack, witch hunt, to destroy this man's legacy when you have a white man like Stephen Collins that is out here right now affecting children because he's got a predilection to have sex with children. His wife said he's a pedophile, and so did the he told the therapist that, and that he has a predilection for 10-year-olds. But yet and still, you want to focus on Bill Cosby. This is a travesty, black people. You cannot allow this to happen. Bill Cosby said some stuff y'all don't like, and we don't like. He got down deep in places where it hurt. But you know what? I've gotten down deep in places where it hurts. Okay? And we are foolish and acting repulsive. And as an educator, he had the right to say it, and maybe you don't like the way he said it, but the truth always hurts. So you're going to turn your back on him and the great legacy that he had because you don't like what he said about you and us not pulling our pants up, got our kids out of here out of control. Everything he said, yeah, he shitted on us because we needed to have been at that particular time. He was scolding us. I scold us all the time. How are we going to get any better without a scolding from our elders? How dare us turn our back on Brother Bill? And we is the most fickle, cynical. Ooh. That's all from Willie Lynch. Because for y'all to shit on Bill Cosby, they can still parade Stephen Collins in your face. And you heard Corey Haim and Corey Feldman tell you about all the pedophiles that permeate great Hollywood directors that are out here raping children. And not just them, and I know that happens. And y'all know it happens. They mess with children in Hollywood. They got some directors right now that's working with a childhood actor right now that's being molested. Like a Todd Bridges. This is nothing new. When I was a child in show business, I was approached with things that no child should have ever been approached with. Okay? And I wasn't on half of that kind of scale that they're on. So we need to wake up. But you got parents that sell their children to the pedophile. But we want to jump on Bill Cosby? I'm not having it, people. I still love Bill. I support Bill. I'm not going to let something that he did 30 years ago tarnish the great legacy that he has. I'm not going to allow this subculture of beasts allow me to turn my back on Bill Cosby the same way these beasts try to set up my brother Michael Jackson. Not once, but twice. And they found all kinds of little people that say Michael Jackson raped them and all types of shit. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy into it. I'm not going to say I'm proud of Bill Cosby and doing what he did. I mean, that is definitely not a good look. And you were wrong. But that was 30 years ago. That was 30 years ago. And he wasn't prosecuted at that time. I really don't want to deal with it now. Because I don't know what the hell your motive is other than to bring the black community down, because I know it's war on us. So you're going to start with our greatness. And the people that represent greatness for us, you're going to start. You know? It might be LeBron James next. So all y'all niggas ain't safe. And this is, in a way, it's terrible, but in a way, it's good. Because it's going to allow all you Negroes like Charles Barkley and Stephen A. Smith and Michael Jordan and all the rest of you niggas, because you're certainly not niggas, you're niggas, to see where y'all really fit in. You think your money is going to save you? To a certain extent. But you got some hillbillies, these yahoos out here that the society has been cultivated such that they really can't see past black and white. Their minds are so stupid that they can be poor, just as poor as the black person, but they'll say, at least I'm white. At least I'm white. Even though the 1% wouldn't have anything to do with their poor trash ass. They don't think that. And they don't like you because of the color of your skin. So I just want you to know I'm not jumping on the Bill Cosby bandwagon. And I don't think he should be given a deposition about some shit that happened 30 years ago. You're just trying to tear this man's legacy down. You're trying to kill this man like you did Michael. Trying to break him all the way down. Stay strong, Bill. Stay strong. And whatever you did 30 years ago, if you find me somebody that he did within the last year, I promise you I'll do a different video and I will have a rebuttal, and you can definitely throw every kind of dart at me you want to. But if all the shit you got is some mostly half junkies that brought suits and stuff against him, or saying he did something to them, and I don't know if these women was getting high and they was in the Hollywood scene, because when you want to be seen and when you want to be an actress or you want to be successful, you always put yourself and line yourself in the company of people that are doing stuff well. And guess what? You might have been trying to solicit your pussy. Ever thought about that? And you knew that Bill Cosby had drugs. I don't know none of that stuff. The jury has to decide all that. I'm not getting ready to get on that kind of craziness. 30 years ago? And then you're going to tell me that it has to do with a 15-year-old that was in Hugh Hefner's Playboy mansion, but Hugh Hefner doesn't have any accountability. Fuck you. This is Ferguson. Craziness. Okay? This is Black Wall Street. Craziness. This is the assassination of black men. Martin Luther King. This is what this is. Malcolm X. This is assassination. Okay? So I've seen it all before. I know all the tactics. I'm just trying to educate my young people. Don't fall for the shit. If they find something that Bill Cosby did within the last year, okay, you might change your mind. But do not turn on your brother. Do not turn on your grandfather. Do not turn on your great-great-grandfather. He has been a positive beacon of light in this community. And they're not going to take this and tear his whole legacy down. If you don't let them tear Umar Johnson down for sleeping with a stripper, then you are definitely not going to invalidate Bill Cosby because some old junkie hoes them came out and said he gave them some Quaaludes. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just a little upset about this. And Stephen Collins is running around here having a predilection for children, and nobody's bothering him. And everybody in Hollywood knows it. Hide your kids. Here comes Steven. Then think about Corey Haim, who I love, the little guy. Sometimes when you have sexual, in the Nation of Islam, they believe when you rape a woman, you have killed her. She's never going to be the same. And that's why they believe in punishing rapists like that with death. Because you've killed something inside that woman, and she'll never be what God intended her to be, because you took something from her that was not supposed to be taken at the time. And I don't think a lot of y'all know just how difficult people have to navigate through life once they've been molested. Some of you, and that's a whole different story. I'm going to do another show on that. But some of you fathers really need to talk to your daughters who you know you've abandoned, and they've been in the house with other men, folk, uncles, and mama's boyfriends. Because those girls are going to grow up fucked up. They're going to grow up probably with borderline personality disorder, some type of narcissism, and just always just a real high conflict individual. Because somebody damaged her. That's the result. But with that being said, I don't want y'all to throw Bill Cosby under the bus. Unless you throwing Stephen Collins under there. And all the big Hollywood directors that they know down there that's sleeping with children. Man, I'm not getting ready to get into no craziness about listen to this stupid shit. Some stuff that happened 30 years ago with some grown-ass women. Don't fall for that okie doke, black people. Reject it. Reject it. Just say, you know, that shit was long ago. Bill was freaky and he shouldn't have done that. But if you can't show me anything he's done recently, I'm not trying to hear that. And how dare this nation talk about giving people drugs and all the experiments and shit that they done put on black people, injecting us with syphilis and AIDS and every goddamn thing, snatching babies out of our wombs and all kinds of clandestine experimentation drugs given to us. But they got the nerve, uh, uh, still bringing in Nazi war officers that did shit in Nazi Germany, but you are saying that black people don't deserve any kind of reparations for the Holocaust, for the Jim Crow, for the Reconstruction, for the enslavement, the chattel enslavement. We don't deserve anything on all this free labor to make you the most powerful country in the nation. Y'all, listen. Wake up, teach your babies, and whatever you don't know, you need to learn. We are at war, spiritual, psychological, and physical, with a beast that is trying to destroy us. Thank you for listening. I have to get out now and do my thing, but I had to make sure I got this frustration off my heart. Now let me go out and ride it off. And I hope that you join me again, because I'll be back on some other shit. Okay? In the meantime, God bless you, family. Ashe, I love you. Bye-bye.